Alright, so here today we do have some very fun stuff to talk about, some very fun stuff to go through, so I hope you guys are ready for it. We're going to be going through some of the roadmap information and some of the early event information we have for the next update coming over here to Solo Leveling Rise and everything you need to know regarding that event. With that being said, we're going to hop into it here today, go through some of the stuff here. Remember, we do have some decent time before that. I don't know if we're going to get an event before this banner goes and closes. Basically in 12 days, that's when this banner closes. Is it going to be an event that pops up before that, or is this all going to be in 12 days? We don't have the exact answer yet. What we do know is there might be a week in between where we get like a small little event, right? That happened during the beta 2 times, where in the middle week we just got an extra event. Nothing like a crazy full-blown update, but just some standard stuff. So we'll see when this actually happens, but just know basically in 7 days you'll start getting patch notes and early teasers and stuff for what's coming in the newest update. Again, because they got to tease a character, the content, and everything associated, so you're only a few days away. With that being said, let's hop into it, and we're only a few days away from one more thing. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe helps out a ton. Thank you all for 4.1k subscribers. Almost did a 4.2. Thank you all. The thing that I was mentioning is, yes, they're actually going to go and close the submission thing, right, for gift codes from for creators. So again, you only have a few days left. If you want to support up in order to get those. Again, I don't know how the process is going to work and how many I can give away, but I'm hoping that it's a pretty big thing. As they said, it's going to be a pretty cool thing. So support up, help out a ton. Again, thank you all for 300 supporters. Really means a lot to me. And again, to make sure you can get those benefits as they happen whenever they, again, close the deadline, which is a few days away. So very cool stuff there. First, we're going to start off with a few things. First thing, like the biggest piece of information we already got, you already kind of heard about this, the Demon King Baron update is already confirmed to be the next update, right? That is a coming soon update. It says resides on the top floor of Demon's Castle, the Demon King Baron. Again, we're going to go with that. Baron, I don't know how to say his name, bro. I suck at this. So, beyond that, that's the update coming soon. That is actually kind of in tangent with something that we saw. Also, remember, get your 10 free summons. Okay? Get that. Otherwise, you lose 10 free summons, which every summon counts. Remember that. Beyond that, over here, we have some of the roadmap information. This is what we're going to be getting soon. So, first, we put 2 and 2 together. Demon Castle, first floor, story arc release. Resides at the top of the Demon's Castle. I believe that's that, correct? We already got this story arc, I do believe so. I believe they moved it up, actually, to change the order of stuff. I think that is the case. Also, just notice now, it also looks like they moved this up, because this content was supposed to release in July. Freaking lie. Guess what happened? They ended up, I think, changing that, because if we're going to go to, like, the, again, dev notes, this was the latest dev notes, which was, again, published May 10th. A thank you from the Solo Level, Rise team, correct? For, I think, 10 million downloads, or just for supporting the game, correct? And in this thing, they say clearly right here, additionally, we are preparing a variety of content as well as stories. That's going to come in important in a second, don't you worry. For example, we are also working on a guild system, which is an important worldview in the original work. Perhaps in the next developer's note, we can provide a more detailed information. Now, put 2 and 2 together here. Okay, next dev notes. Next dev notes is probably around the next 2 weeks. Within the next 14 days, you should have a dev notes, in my opinion, before 12 days when the new character releases. Just like they did with Child, they teased it in a dev notes. Just like they did with, I think, Silvermane, it was in a dev notes. New Hunter arrival and gameplay update, it was Silvermane. They did this a few days before releasing Silvermane. So again, keep this in mind. They're closing out the Season 1 stuff, so again, all the promotions for Season 1, as in gift codes, such and that, are all going to be probably closing up too. So again, that's kind of why I'm saying that they're already wrapping this stuff up, which is crazy. I don't know what is a season? Is a season every 3 weeks? I don't know what that means. Is that what it is? Or is it every month or something? Because apparently we're like, this month is the end of Season 1, which we just started. Holy hell. I don't know how that works. So I gotta get up to date with that one. But every dev notes, they release you something. So if they're releasing the next dev notes something about this, I'm guessing this is releasing very soon. So again, up and coming, you can also expect the guild content system to be published really soon, whether it be between May or June. It's coming in a very good time frame, which is good. Guild system adds at least a layer of cooperativeness into this game. I think this game would be excellent if we just had one co-op mode, literally, where we can all play together, like me, 3 other people load in, and we just start fighting a boss together. It'll be the sickest thing ever. It'll be DPS runs at a new level of competitiveness, and at a new level of I gotta outwill my friends. So if you're watching this, never mind, it's a money-making strategy just for you, because again, cooperative stuff definitely drives the money. If you remember MHA-TSH, one of the biggest fumbles in gacha gaming history, agency assessment was the biggest fun thing in the world, though. Whatever it was like DPS check, whoever DPS is the most and quickest gets like a reward of, oh, you did better than the whole crew, right? Whatever it is, it's kind of cool. So hopefully they cook up on that front, but I am hoping for some sort of guild content, or co-op content, right? Beyond that, original story update. Just remember, there's always going to be an original story update. Also remember, there's probably going to be some OC story updates, which again, when Marvel says original story, sometimes they mean original as in OC characters, or original story actually means like soul leveling, correct? It's weird. I don't know which way they're saying that here, because in the other game, they consider original story update a story update for the IP itself. So I have no idea. But just remember, up and coming, there are OC characters that are planned. There is an OC character in the game popping up. I think you can talk to her. I think her name is Alicia, something like that. Alicia. But she's a character there. Again, people say that that's the next one. We don't know for sure. We'll have to wait and see, as, again, they've already changed so much here. Not in the leak schedule, but in the aspect of kit information and such, and some little global changes. So again, everything is up in the air still. We shall see if it's an OC character, if it's an IP original character. We'll have to see, right? But again, that's there. Time Attack Mode Season 1, which I think may have already popped up. We'll have to wait for Season 2 in the future. They also have a new content called Monster Wave. I'm almost certain Monster Wave didn't drop yet, okay? What is Monster Wave? I am so curious. The way that I hear Monster Wave is it's endless waves of monsters. If that's the case, oh my god, cook up, bro. I have been dying. Could you imagine Horde mode? If that was co-op, could you imagine Horde mode in this game? Like, oh no, dude. We'll see exactly. I don't know if Monster Wave has sort of already released. It could have, right? Let me just check real quick. Solo leveling Arise Monster Wave. Never heard of it, but yeah, I don't think it's out yet. You search it, nothing pops up. So yeah, I'm just making sure that I didn't just like miss this randomly. But if that's also the case, that's up and coming. It's in May. It's scheduled for May. And remember, in the next 2 weeks, it's still May. So they still have that planned. Hopefully, it is a pretty good content. But again, with what we have over here, the Demon Castle is one of the things. So again, that's there. Original story update. We'll see how that turns out. A new Hunter and weapon. Obviously, we already kind of had our new weapon in Hunter. That being again Cha and her weapon. But we're also probably gonna get another weapon in 12 days. It is still again part of May. So expect another character and another weapon. And it could be a good character, good weapon. That's what I'm trying to say. If you want to wait and see, it's always up to you. If you want to choose to A1, A5, A3, A2, A4, or just push and wait. It's up to you. Correct. But again, Time Attack. We already kind of had that. I think season 1's already begun. And then again, new content is Monster Wave. Remember, all of this stuff over here, these things over here, all of it is fair game. All of this stuff is fair game because you saw clearly they've already kind of moved some of the content over here. Remember, roadmaps aren't always to be 100%. Some things get delayed, some things can move forward. It always happens with roadmaps, so never take them as 100% guaranteed to be in that position. Because again, in this case, if they move up guild content, probably the smartest decision ever. It will be huge for the game. And again, if they are saying right here already, like, all right, in the next dev notes, we might have some more information on it. You know, are you really still planning for July, which is like 3 updates away, right? Theoretically, because you have to go through the next update, which is around the 28th, right? And then the next update, which is around the 18th, and then the next update, so you have to wait for 2 more full updates, which is 6 weeks. Would that really be the case? If that is the case, rip. If it's not the case, hey, cook up. So that is also there, but yeah, with that really being kind of that, I think that's all we're expecting. A character, a weapon, some sort of new content called Monster Wave. Don't think it's out yet. We are waiting for a new story update, which I think maybe we got one actually. So maybe they pushed that one till June. So maybe not that, but we still need the other story arc over here. We need this, right? So that's there. But let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about this stuff here. Are you excited? Are you not excited? That is, again, what's upcoming for the game here. Again, we'll see how the banner turns out, how good the character turns out to be, and who the character is. But right now, potential is there. We'll see. All right? Take care. Have fun. That's been it for me. And yeah, somebody explain the season thing to me. What the fudge does the season mean? Is it season 1 of Time Attack or what? Is that what they're basing each season off of? I can't tell. Because they say season 1's almost done. But if they're basing it off of this, we still got like 20 days left of the season, right? I don't get it. I don't know. No idea.